of April, 6:20. Flynn did the job. He got me up at 5:45 this morning. And 26 degrees. Roof is up. I see cloud in the sky. Supposed to be a nice day. But again, yesterday was supposed to be a nice day too. And it was on again, off again, rain and wind. Well, good thing about yesterday, the doors for the side-by-side came in. Nice construction, nice welds, but no instructions. I was really surprised there's no instructions in them. They made the trip from Arizona to north central Maine without any damage. Nice heavy duty box. And inside the box there were heavy duty plastic bags each door was in. So I tried to find some YouTube videos on how to install them, and there was nothing. So I just looked at the hardware they included and tried to match up where they would go on the razor. And when I thought it was done, I had two metal pieces left over and 4 screws. So I looked around. There's a slot in the middle of the bottom of the rail under the door of the door, and there was a screw on the floor of the razor. I backed up that screw, put the metal bracket on there, and it had there were 2 brackets. Both of them had unusual angles on them, which turned out to be clearance for the existing roller cage support. So got those bolted in, and came out nice. Really surprised. I had been looking for doors for a long time, and they were always up around $600. There was a local guy down in Brewer that had doors, but they were also $600. So I had some searches set up on eBay, and on April 8th, the search said it had found doors for the 2008 to 2014 Polaris Razor 800. So I looked at them, and they looked nice. And they were like $210 or 200 whatever, and with tax it came out to $229 delivered. And after I received them, looked online, and the same doors I've been seeing for $600. Another place had them on sale for $350 plus tax and delivery, but I looked out, got them delivered for $229, so I'm very happy with them. They're just plain flat black. So I'm trying with the idea of getting some white pin strapping to match the pin strapping on the razor, and some Polaris Indy red paint. Try and match. I've never done it. good painting, rattle can painting. 50 years ago, I took my pristine white Honda 90 and painted it metallic purple, which came out really bad. Oh boy. I don't have the heated gloves on this morning, so hands are starting to get a little chilly. Got some ice in the puddles. Had some little bit of drying on the road, but with the rain, with the rain, not gonna happen. So hopefully today, get some good drying going. My plan today is to get back out to the barn and take snowblower off the tractor. Store that up for the next 6 months and put the bucket loader on. And then maybe I can get the tractor up here and scrape some of the dirt back into these holes. I tried that a couple years ago and I ended up with more rocks and filled potholes because you're digging up stuff like that. Come on, buddy, don't go in the water. Come on, you know the drill. Good boy. Saw a turkey yesterday in the yard. A hen. So they're out. I've seen tracks up by the. Oh, 2 turkeys there. Look at that. I thought I had heard some turkeys off calling. There's turkeys here at the shack, but I heard turkeys in the woods. So I guess they're talking to each other. The toms are on top of the shed here, the shack, strutting their stuff. I guess they called some of the hens over. Flynn saw the turkeys. He saw the one in the yard yesterday too. He watched it walk for a couple 100 feet, and towards the end he started to do a couple of growls and a couple of low barks. A couple of years back, 2017, a couple of years, 5 years, we bought half a cow from Blanche and Jim Parent over in Macwahawk, Macwahawk, I think it is, Macwahawk. And Jim has a big Ram 3500 dually with a Cummins diesel, and he had $4,000 worth of damage when a turkey flew into the grill of his truck. $4,000. actually. We were walking up here one morning, and a turkey scared the crap out of me. Flew out from under one of these trees over here, when I was like 5-6 feet away from it. Beautiful morning. So I had wanted to do a video assembling the doors, and I started to, until I realized that there was no instructions. And I paused the video so I could find something online, and didn't. So I went back to assembling the doors. We have to start the videos. But let's smell something. You can see how big these red weeds grow. They're not weeds, I don't know what they're called. I call them weeds. But the branches on these things get huge. Well, not huge, but you can't cut these with the little steel bladed thing. You can try, but it's better just getting there with your bush hog. I don't know if I'll put the bush hog on today. I might have to though, because I want to put the snowblower in a different place in the barn. And right now the bush hog is very close to that, so I don't know if I can get the tractor in there close enough to take the snowblower off with that bush hog sitting there. Oh boy. Surprised I don't see the turkeys walking around in there. I thought they flew up in around the town line here, but they're probably off in the woods. Yeah, fingers are getting numb. Well, as usual, the coffee is done percolating. It's sitting on the stove waiting for me to get back. It's going to be too nice of a day to bake. Still have my blueberries I have to make muffins with. Flynn, come on. There's only so much you can smell. Flynn, let's go. Come on. He made his deposit last night, so. Oh, there's something there he wanted to smell. Come on. Then we're going to town line and then we're turning around and going back home. Little bird in the road here getting his gravel, all three of them. All right, buddy. I'm not going any further. Flynn. Flynn. In the house. Come on. Flynn. Come on. Here's an airplane. Oh shit. Change hands. Be a nice morning to be flying. Yeah, Flynn's wondering where he's thinking it's a car coming. Oh, we were supposed to get up at 4:30 to see Mars, Jupiter, and some other planet by. It's going to be by the moon. I was getting up. It was clear sky. Oh, he's going to make a deposit. Wow. I guess I was wrong. Nature had called in the middle of the night, so I could see it was nice clear skies. I would have been able to see, but had to go out on the deck in the back of the house to see anything. And I think it was 23 then, so I'm not going out in my sweatpants and t-shirt on the deck to look up in the sky. Not at 23 degrees. Good boy, let's go home. Good. Come on, you smelled that before. And my hat is riding up on my head, so my ears are closed right now. Yesterday, after I got the doors on the razor, I looked at the DR grater, tow behind grater. It's got a battery operated mechanism to take it up and down. It's got teeth that'll bite into the ground. It's a blade in the back to smooth it all out. And I'd forgotten to put it on charge in the fall. and tried charging it for I guess a week or two, and it only gets up to 7 volts, so it's not going to work. So I had another battery that I had tested it at 12 volts. I put it on there, it wouldn't work. Then when we tested it again, it was down to 10 volts. So I said, if it lost 2 volts in the week since I tested it, it's not gonna hold up. So I had a third battery, and it was 3.25 inches wide versus 3 inches wide. And I measured the grater, and I thought it was 3.5 inch opening. So I took the battery back, took the other one out, and tried to put the other battery in to find out. I must have been measuring the outside dimensions, not the opening, because the 3.25 inch battery won't come close to fitting in there. So now I had to buy a battery, 12 volt, 18 amp. I don't know whether Walmart has them or Auchan. Come on, Flynn, get out of there. When? Haven't heard the cow this morning. The wind's blowing from the north, and about 4 miles an hour. You just feel it on my face. You can see some of the branches moving on top of the tree. A little bit of a sinkhole there. There's where the turkeys came out. Flies on the sun. Come on, buddy, in the house. Come on, let's go. So the changing the equipment on the tractor usually takes a couple hours. The hydraulics is always a pain in the ass. You have to relieve the pressure in the lines, or else you can't connect other devices to it. You can disconnect okay, but when you try and reconnect, like the bucket on the front has hydraulics controls on it, and if you don't have the pressure released on the lines, you can't insert the hoses. So you have to set the snowblower down just right and work the controls while it's off, while the tractor's not running, to relieve the pressure. I just don't have that mastered yet, and I end up having to unscrew the quick connects to relieve the pressure, spilling hydraulic fluid all over the place, and then put Teflon tape on screwing the quick connect back on, which is a royal pain in the ass. But you don't have to do it twice a year. So this would be, I guess the 14th time. Maybe 7 years in October, so maybe 12 or 13 times I've done it. I think one time I got lucky and got done right. And of course, get the grease gun out and grease the zerks while you're on the ground. That's why I keep cardboard. Anytime I get a big delivery in a cardboard box, I cut it up and save the cardboard so I have something to lie on rather than lying on the cold concrete. Because you're down there for a while. I'm not getting any younger. So, cold and bones and muscles. I got a bunny rabbit down there for them. See him? No? You don't see him. Cold and body don't work well together. Come on, bud. Yeah, I see him. I see him in there. We're not going in there this morning. Come on. I want coffee. Come on. Flynn. Flynn. Oh, just pulled that rock out of place. And you'll see I had to take the trailer out of the barn, make room. Because the razor was sitting right next to the trailer. And I think I had maybe 8 inches of room between the rail, whatever the width of those fenders are. Maybe a foot. To squeeze between the trailer and the razor to try and put the doors in. And that wasn't working, so I pulled the trailer out. Oh, you want to see that bunny rabbit? Bunny rabbit over there. There he is. You see him? There's another one over there. Want to go say hi? You see that one too, huh? Go say good morning. Which one are you going to see? Easy one, huh? Oh! And the one over there moved too. Oh, he's gone. Now we still got snow. That'll be there at least another week. I wonder on what's the name of the road? Schillinger Road. Tar Ridge turns to Schillinger. And I guess 5 years ago, around April 16th, I'd driven. Hey, get out of there. I was licking the ice. Must be some damn good flavored ice or water. But 5 years ago, I drove the ATV down Skillinger Road to, not Atlas, April, I don't know. And going down there, both sides of the road had at least 3 feet of plowings, snow plowings. So I got so far, it got colder and colder, and I didn't have the heated hand grips on the ATV at that time. So I turned around and came back. And that ends today's episode of Walking with Flynn. So check back out tomorrow. Thanks for watching.